Trees are a beautiful part of our natural environment. They're amazingly efficient machines constantly working toward making our Earth a healthier planet.
Did you know that trees also provide habitats to over 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity? Forests provide jobs to over 1.6 billion people. They sequester harmful carbons from the atmosphere and are essential ingredients to 25% of our medicine.
Adam, have you ever taken an aspirin?
Of course I've taken aspirin.
It comes from a tree!
No way! Welcome to the
Harvest Lab.
Trees look big and strong. They look like they can handle anything. But what happens if we let them grow wild in our communities? Let's take a closer look with the help of Harvest Landscape Master Arborist, Aaron Fleming.
Here's the good news. We're gonna debunk some myths for you guys today. Can trees withstand anything? Should they be left to grow wild? We'll get to the bottom of that, but first, let me give you the top 10 reasons why trees are your community's best asset. Benefit 1, air quality. It's said that trees are the lungs of the earth because they absorb pollutants through their leaves, trapping and filtering contaminants in the air. Like all green plants, trees also produce the oxygen we breathe through photosynthesis. Benefit number 2, water quality, flooding, and erosion. A tree's leafy canopy catches precipitation before it reaches the ground, allowing some of it to drip gently before evaporating. Their roots hold soil in place and reduce the risk of erosion. They lessen the force of storms and reduce runoff into sewers, streams, rivers, and improves water quality. Benefit number 3, temperate climate. Trees lower air temperature and humidity and can influence wind speeds. Evaporation of water on trees or transpiration has a cooling effect. The fourth benefit is conserving energy. Strategically placed trees can reduce energy bills by up to 30%. Conserving energy in the hot summer months. The fifth benefit would be good for the economy. Economists have found the value of homes near trees are 5 to 15% higher than homes without. The sixth benefit of trees, it creates habitats. Wherever trees are planted, wildlife and plants are sure to follow, ensuring a healthier ecosystem. And the seventh benefit is it's actually good for your health. Research demonstrates that trees have a calming effect on humans, with helping to reduce stress levels and impart a general sense of well-being. The eighth benefit of trees, it actually helps reduce crime rate. Having more trees in your communities has been proven to deter crimes. Additionally, trees can reduce noise pollution. Densely planted trees can block out noise and serve as a visual screen for unsightly areas. The last benefit of trees, it actually helps promote communities. Trees can enhance a community's sense of pride and ownership, and planting programs promote environmental responsibility and planning for the future generations. Investing in the maintenance of your young trees is a low-cost way to reduce future costs and risks. Trees are strong, but they can't withstand everything. We can't let them grow wild. Deferred tree maintenance introduces a whole host of problems. So we call them the 3 Ds of trees: death, disease, and damaged branches. Pruning from a young age will ensure the tree continues to grow with proper structure. The poorer the tree's condition, the greater the cost will be to prune. The risk of tree failure is more significant, impacting an area over time. The risk of liability is even greater than that. These are the trees and I'm stuck with them. Well, that's a myth. Tree failure is an unfortunate event, and the drought can really help expedite that process. But when trees fail, we're going to introduce new species that help increase the biodiversity of your tree inventory. Next on our list, let's talk about tree growth regulators. Now, not necessarily a myth, but this is becoming an instrumental part of our arboriculture. We can help these trees through the times they aren't getting enough water and they're stressed out from our drought. Let's talk about crown thinning. So crown thinning has been practiced for many years and is still an acceptable way of pruning trees today for a lot of communities. But did you know that that can actually damage your trees? So there's a thing called mass damping. Take this olive tree branch for example. It's pretty heavy, thick and full, and if wind blows against it, right, each branch gets used to a certain force. But with crown thinning, if you actually take away some of these branches, then you're only left with a couple branches. Well, that same force of wind is now applying all that pressure to these 2 branches, which could lead the tree to more branch failure and be a greater risk for your community. We are seeing even a greater concern for trees with drought conditions worse than ever before. The drought coupled with deferred maintenance is changing the way we evaluate trees altogether.
Wow, Adam, it's really amazing to learn how trees affect our quality of life. How would you sum things up today?
Well, in a nutshell, if we take care of our trees, they'll take care of you.
And that's the Harvest Way. Thanks for joining us on the Harvest Lab.
Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Is that included bark in the crotch of this tree? There's a lot of ants in that crotch. No, dude, I'm not doing that. I'll sit in that tree if you sit with the bugs. How's that sound? We'll make a deal.
Wow, Adam, it's really amazing. I'm about to fall over. Hold on.